Poor mental health has become an epidemic in our country with the American Psychological Association saying feelings of persistent sadness and hopelessness, as well as suicidal thoughts and behaviors, have increased by about 40% over the last decade.
Scary numbers there. Jennifer Tolo is a best-selling author and a whole health educator who wants to share some strategies that will help adults be more effective in improving the mental health of our children. Good morning, Jennifer. Great to have you on today. And let's start with, it sounds obvious, but it's so important, right? Being present for our kids. Why is that so important?
Well, I think in this world, we're so distracted. We have so many different things pulling us in different directions. And really, we have control and we can connect on a deeper level when we are present in the here and now. And I think there are so many things that pull us away from the here and now. And I mean, how many listeners, how many parents out there are guilty of their kids talking to them and wanting their attention, and we're pulled in different directions and we're focused on other things. So really being present is important for deeper connection to ourselves and what we need in the moment, but also to our loved ones and the people that are looking to connect.
Perception also might be key as well. I believe parents, they think they're doing one thing, but maybe their kids are taking it another way. What is that disconnect? Why is that happening?
100%. Well, it's interesting because Harvard did a study years ago about what do parents value and what do kids value. And they looked at happiness versus achievement. And our actions speak a little bit louder than our words do. So what the study showed is a lot of parents were saying that they were focusing on happiness and that they wanted their children to be happy, but their children were saying that they perceived their parents to put more emphasis on achievement. So I think it's really about understanding how our actions are aligning with our words. That's really important, and focusing on building character and that connection to who our child is and what their strengths are versus looking at the achievements and the to-dos based on what society is expecting of them or what we are expecting of them.
All right, Jennifer, we touched on, being fully present for our kids. What are some other tips on how we can build and cultivate a deeper connection with our children?
Yeah, I mean, this is why I wrote my book, Family Fuel, A Busy Mom's Guide to Healthy Living, and why I have my Power Now Masterclass, because I feel like parents want certain things for their kids, and I feel like we're disconnected as parents from ourselves and from our own lives. So what we can do is really focus on taking that pause to get present and to talk to our children and connect to our children to understand who they are, what their values are, what their struggles are. And instead of trying to fix things for them, help them process through whatever's going on. Ask questions to understand for yourself, but also to help your children understand better what's going on. This is how we can build resiliency through self-awareness and through really connecting to who are we as individuals and what it is that we need in the moment.
It feels like there's more of concern now more than ever about the mental health of children, but is that changed at all, or maybe are we just bringing more light to it than we have in years past?
I think it has changed. I mean, I can say I've been teaching in the university at Endicott College for a while, and I am noticing kids that are coming in and they're really disconnected from themselves. They're caught up in all of the pressure and the to-dos. I mean, applying to college and the list of things that you need to have on your resume, all the pressure that we are putting on children as far as what they need to be successful, it is actually pulling them away from being connected to who they are and what their strengths are. The studies have actually shown that in the past 10 years, mental health challenges has really been on the rise. And a lot of people are saying it's post-pandemic, but actually the CDC had a study in looking at the trends in youth risk behavior. They're showing that it's been trending upwards for about 10 years now.
Yeah, a really important topic, Jennifer. I feel like we could spend more time on this. Unfortunately, we're out of time today, but thank you so much for coming on. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You can learn more at jenniferrentolo.com. You can also find her on Instagram at jenrentolo. And with that, we'll be right back to wrap up the show after this.